Hi, Maria here, and welcome to my channel. Yes, welcome. If you haven't subscribed, please feel free to do so right now. Yes, indeed. So I wanted to share with you guys an experience that I had at Sephora. Now, I don't know about you guys. You could let me know. Do you have a specific Sephora that you always go to? I do. Now, we've got 3 Sephoras in Edmonton, and my favorite is West Edmonton Mall. I don't know. I think part of it is because that was the first Sephora I was ever in. So I walked in, and I remember I'm sure I heard angels singing. It was so amazing. Like, I didn't know what it was. I walk in and I'm like, there's a lot of makeup in here. And then as I'm looking, I'm realizing that not only is there a lot of makeup in here, but you can test every product. And I almost passed out. Like, I was so excited. And so from then on, that was where I went shopping. And they've got lots of stuff. I focused primarily on makeup because I've only got so many shekels. And so it's primarily gone to makeup over the years. But they have beautiful perfume selection. And I love the perfume staff. Like, I always have. There's this one guy, I'm such a nerd. Like, I actually like going and talking to him just to find out what his thoughts are on perfumes because he's so knowledgeable. Like, he's so cool. I really like him. And he left for a while and then he came back and I just think he's fabulous. Anyway, getting ahead of myself. So, the cool thing about Sephora is they have little kind of events that you can go to. And so one of the staff at Sephora, and I met her in the perfume section. That's why I was talking about the perfume section. But I met her, and me and my sister, we always go in there together, and she's just awesome. She took us around and let us smell all these different smells. I wish I remembered her name because she's so wonderful. And so she's working in the makeup section now. But, and honestly, all the staff at that Sephora are amazing. Like, they are helpful, they're nice, like, they're not snobby, they're just great, great, great. I love them all. Or I don't know them all, but I'm a geek and I'm a fan of that store, okay? So anyway, this one nice lady, she came and said, we're having this event. Now, I wouldn't have known that had she not said anything. So first of all, kudos to her. But it was this event with Kate Somerville, and they were doing these facials. And so she's like, would you like to sign up? And I'm like, well, is it free? Because if it ain't free, no, I can't do it. And she said, yeah, it's perfectly free, but it's this facial that you can go to that, you know, they do it in Hollywood at Kate Somerville's, whatever, like, place. And they're really fancy, quite pricey if you're paying for it, but it's free. So I thought, why not? So I called up my sister and I booked us in for an appointment. And so it was on Saturday. So we went and we sat down in these chairs, and I got the most wonderful girl. She had this gorgeous red lipstick on and these neat freckles. She was just very nice and very knowledgeable about skincare. So she did this facial on me. Now, I have never had a facial done, and I'm very happy that I had one. Like, not only was it relaxing, but it did amazing things to my skin, and I was so impressed with the products. So I didn't buy all of them, but I thought I'd share with you what I have bought, and then I will give you an update a little bit later on as to what I thought, like, completely of the products. So far, I'm very impressed. So what they did at the Kate Somerville kind of facial thing was I got the products just in this little 500-point perk from Sephora, but they used the goat's milk line on me primarily. Now, technically, I'm 46, so they would be using normally, I think, probably, you know, the age ones on me, but because my skin is sensitive, she decided to use that. I was so amazed. Like, she cleansed my skin with the goat milk cleanser, and I couldn't believe how much redness it took out of my skin. So my cheeks are always so red that I never see capillaries. Like, I know I've got rosacea to a certain extent, but never ever actually saw the capillaries. Using that goat milk cleanser, maybe it was the cleanser, maybe it was her really nice soft hands, I'm not sure, but man, like, the redness just left my face and I could actually see my capillaries, which was slightly horrifying. but just amazing at how it just soothed my skin so nicely. So I knew nothing about skincare. Like, I know nothing. I still know nothing. But the treatment was spraying this hyaluronic acid all over your face and then shooting it in with oxygen. And all I know is that was an amazing experience. Now, the idea behind the hyaluronic acid, from what this girl was telling me, was that hyaluronic acid is found in fruit, and it's what keeps it plump. So the idea is that you're going to plump up your skin. And I honestly, like, I couldn't believe how smooth and nice my skin looked afterwards. And I wish you could totally tell on camera. I don't know, maybe you can. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. I'm not sure. But all I know is that my skin was super duper dull beforehand. They did this hyaluronic acid treatment, and then they, you know, put the Delo oil from Kate Somerville, all Somerville products, but the Delo oil. And then I asked her if they had anything for pore reducing, and they have this product called Exfoliate. I totally bought it. Like, well, I bought a small one of it. I could not believe the difference it made on my nose. So Kate Somerville apparently is really big into exfoliating for minimizing pores, and I haven't ever really exfoliated. So I put that stuff on, or she put it on my nose, and you put it on, and then you leave it for about 2 minutes and you rinse it away, and my pores tightened so amazingly. I couldn't believe it. So bought the product, and that's the one thing I will say I am so impressed with that product, because I can't believe the difference in my nose. Like, before, I was scared I'd lose my finger in one of those pores. Like, my nose, it was like Craterville Central. Like, I couldn't believe it. And to me, makeup just was looking terrible on my nose. And now, like, can you tell I'm pumped? I'm pumped. Like, I cannot believe the difference the product made. So, yeah, so I did that. And then she used a special retinol eye cream in this retinol pump thing, and that was more for anti-aging purposes. I'm just gonna breathe now. Okay, so what I want to say about the whole thing is, if there is an event at Sephora, like, you can get the Beauty Insider app. If there's an event, like, look and see if there's events. Ask the salespeople when you go in there if there's an event. I highly recommend doing things like that, because it's free. And you learn lots of stuff, and it's fun. It's like a little pampering thing. And of course it's free, but you end up buying products like I did. So I ended up buying the eye cream. I've never bought an eye cream in my life. Like, I get samples from my mom all the time, but I've never actually bought a really good eye cream. So I decided to try this one. Now, I'm not sure how I like it. I'm not sure if I'm seeing any results at this point. But I will let you know what I think of this as I go along, and let you know what I think, tell you if I think it's amazing. I'm definitely liking this 500 point perk from Sephora. So you got the goat's milk cleanser, goat's milk cream, like day or night cream, this little chapsticky thing. So what you do is you put your eye cream on, and then this chapstick thing, you put it under your eye and on your lid, and it helps with depuffing. Again, I haven't noticed a massive difference, but I have noticed a little bit of a difference using that. And then there's another kind of a gentler version of the Exfoliate. So I've tried it where I put the actual Exfoliate here, here, and here, and then I've got a little bit of pores here, and I've put that, used the gentle version from this kit here, and I think it's making a difference. So yeah, I know this is kind of a weird video, but I just wanted to tell you, and you know, obviously you're not going to get to do it unless they're just coming through your area, but I would highly recommend taking Sephora up on their little free offers, because it's fun. So thank you. I did like, not that they're ever gonna watch this, but if they do, thank you to the girl from Kate Somerville that did my facial. She was amazing. My sister loved the guy that did hers. It was such a fun little morning. And I wanna encourage you guys to check things like that out, because free is never a bad thing. And it's a great way to just be able to pamper yourself where it doesn't cost much money, unless of course you are like sucked in. Not that I was sucked in, she didn't pressure me at all, but I definitely spent a bit of money on this thing. In any case, my experience was absolutely phenomenal and I wanted to share it with you. So if you have any questions about the process, feel free to let me know or ask away. If you've gone for one of those facials or taken Sephora up on any of their offers, let me know what they've been like, because after this event, like I've gone to their free events before where they're not doing stuff to you. I was always a little leery, but because the sales associate was so amazing and was like, you know, I really think you should come. I think you'll really enjoy it. I went, and I'm so glad she did that. So thank you to you as well. Not that I can remember your name, but you know who you are if you ever see this. Thank you so much, because it was an amazing morning. Loved my experience, and yeah, that's it. So have a great week, and I'm really happy with my plumped up face. And we'll talk to you soon.